Today is the 25th, and for the people who are new to this channel, it is basically a channel for artists. Artists are the people who go through a lot of emotional and ups and downs. And there was this philosophy that was created like 100 years ago, even before Christianity, which was called Stoicism. Now, this is not religion or anything, it is just philosophy. And it teaches us to behave or think in a particular way. Now, my idea is that artists need it the most because it's go through emotional turmoil. And that is why we are starting this. So today's topic is the wise do not have problems. Now what does that mean? This is why we say that nothing happens to a wise contrary to their expectation. Abhi, let's break it down first of all. The thing is, why are we happy or why are we sad? Let's just say, did you bring raincoat or something today? No? Okay. Now let's just say he does not like rain, right? He goes out, suddenly starts to rain, and he cannot even get drained or quenched or something. That will create a massive problem for him. Now he'll get sad. Or let's just say you love rains, you'll get happy. See, no matter how happy or sad we get, it is basically that whatever is supposed to happen will happen. What we have to manage is our expectations. And our expectations can either make us happy or sad. So when it says now that the wise people have a fewer expectations, this is what it means. Expectations are from people, from things that will happen, from the results, from the output. Now there are two things in the world. One's that you can control. For example, your behavior, you waking up, you doing your work, that is something that you can control. But there are certain things in life that we cannot control no matter what we do. For example, somebody passing away, alright, the weather, is the sun going to rise or not? We don't control that. Those are the things that are out of our control. The temperature, we also don't control the temperature. In a way of global warming, yes we do, but at an individual level, right now, right here, no we don't. So what the hell do we do then? Because there is an emotional roller coaster and we kind of have a word called expectations and we have to make the sense of it to handle this. This is how you go. For all the good things that are happening, there was this interview by Lalan Top and Zakir Khan was on it. So Zakir Khan was like, if you want to manage your success, right? There is this thing where this is the high point of your life, low point of your life, high point, low point, high point, low point. Okay, what we do is, when we get here now, we get very, very happy. Okay, we get very happy. And when we get here, we get very sad. So you might have seen people who as soon as they got something, they are celebrating, putting it on Instagram. You know, it is everywhere. And as soon as they are sad, you see those sad stories on WhatsApp and maybe they just go off Instagram. He said we have to cut this. So when things are going good, don't become overly happy. When things are going bad, don't become overly sad. Try to live in this space. And I think it is in Islam also that we say, okay, don't laugh too much. Yeah, we have that. Now the thing is, even for non-Muslims, it is totally the same thing. Cut your highs and lows. Alright. Now, when we go from this to this, when we have expectations, the first thing is to reduce your expectations no matter what. From people, don't keep it from anybody. Do not even keep it from your art. A lot of times artists fail because they paint something with their heart and soul and they think that they'll find a buyer for it, who never comes. That is an expectation. Let's not have expectations in the first place. Now when you stop having expectations, right, we stop becoming less sad. That is one handle of it. Less expectations. The other handle is going to be that when we act, let's just say we did this reduction and what that led to is basically you being a little stable. But here also downfalls are going to happen, right? When this thing happens, what do? There are two things that you need to understand. One is your act and then you say, right? Whenever you are acting in anything, when thing doesn't go according to you, okay? Don't try to act. Just remain calm and let it happen. And what happens when we act or when we get angry? The problem is people do not listen. They went out, they shout. And this happened to us also. When somebody is shouting, we don't listen to them to hear them. We listen to them to reply back. There is a difference in the word listening and hearing. Hearing is just getting the words into your brain. Alright? Hearing or listening, on the other hand, it is getting the words onto your heart. That is what listening is. And then you just don't act or give feedback, you learn from it. That is what happens. So let me read the next para and then we'll sum it up. Okay. Hideous, a poet, said that the best treasure is a sparring tongue. Robert Greene considered it as a law of power. Always say less than necessary. Why are you saying less than necessary? Because whatever has happened, you're kind of controlling it. Right? When things go bad, we kind of just go on a roll. When things go up, we gonna go on a roll. It is better to say less than necessary, so that whatever harm at least is going from yourself to yourself and outside, it is controlled. And then we read forward. We talk because we think it is helpful. Whereas in reality, it's making things hard for us. So whatever, in the first place, whatever was your expectation, it didn't happen that way. Now the second thing is, it is already bad and then we are making it worse, right? So if our spouse is venting, we want to tell them what they should do. But instead, in fact, all they actually want us to do is hear them. Same way, in other situations, the world is trying to give us feedback or input, but we try to talk ourselves out of the problem. Matlab, whenever you are here now, just absorb. Don't expect things to like go up or down. Let it be and just absorb, because that will make things go up for you. If you fight here, it will create a problem, because now we are not listening, we are just hearing and fighting. So today, will you be the part of the problem or part of the solution? Now let me sum it up for one last time. There are expectations that we have, unnecessary expectation. First thing is to cut it. Let's just say we are not able to cut it for the expectation that we had till now. Let it come and become sad, because whatever happened was about to happen, was supposed to happen. Now that it is here, let's not drown the world in it, and let's not like go in and create more fuss. Be silent. Like the action here taken as silence, but you can take it with fighting, you can take it with anything, but particularly for silence. Let's just silence down, not say extra words, unnecessary words. And when you listen, all right, listen carefully to what is happening, because that will give you the material to beat those expectations, and then we will carry forward. So I hope this was helpful for artists and for people here as well. Thank you so much for attending.